Hey guys, hope you guys had a wonderful day today. I had a very good day today. I made about 5,546. So I wanted to explain what is going to happen further and what happened today actually. So let's go on a higher time frame. Let's go on a day time frame where you could see this trend line here. You could see this trend line where you could see that there was a great breakout from this line, this particular candle, because if this was a particular high, you could see this candle is the reason for it to break. Do you agree with this? This candle is a reason for it to break. So what can you expect when you get a rejection from the above? It has to come down till the nearest support, right? So if this was let this candle be marked in green for now. Okay, so let's go on a lower time frame. So basically from past 3 days we could see that there was a good trend line here and there was a break of structure at this point. So basically when you see this particular trend line, where do you see a good support? There was no support till this particular line. You agree with this, right? This was my support and this particular candle was my support. These two gap ups were my support. This was the reason for it to gap up and this was the gap up candle. So once when the candle broke this particular support and it could not break this particular level as on yesterday's, you could have shorted above this or you could have shorted here. Okay, so you could directly see that there was no support until this. Actually we were expecting the market to reach this point. Maybe further it might happen, it might take some rejection here and then fall again till here for sure, if it does not cross above this. So let's wait for it. How do you want to analyze next is the question, right? So if this is a trend line, what happened here was it just fell the whole day. Even Nifty fell because of the bank Nifty and Nifty both were on the negative position. It fell down, and what you can expect tomorrow is, so let's consider the same way which how I considered on the longer time frame. Here what do you see in 15 minutes is, if this was my low high low high low high, then low high low. So if this was my support, I mean the nearest resistance. Okay, so I'll clear all this again. So if this is broken here, what is the reason for it to break this particular low, this particular candle? If you're not getting how to mark this kind of candle, I've made a video on how to mark the particular accurate candles. You can follow or see my video on that. So basically this was my next support, so next resistance. So this basically it has reacted accordingly. If it goes above here, and this can be my possible resistance, and this can. So if this has broken, this candle is responsible for it to break this support, right? So once you consider that also as a major one, you can consider this consolidation on the lower time frame. So how do you want to capitalize tomorrow? You can go long above this with price action and stop loss, and you can go short. You can go short below this candle according to price action. Your first target can be this particular candle, and second target would be this, with a good risk reward ratio, and this is going to be your no trading zone. This is going to be your no trading zone. You can mark this. If this is your risk factor, it would be great. And how do you analyze the target above? So you can learn my Fibonacci video where you can mark from high to low, and this can be your next possible resistance. That will be your second resistance, and this will be your first resistance. So according to price action, you can have a good long position here with a good 5 minutes or 15 minutes candle, as this as your first target and this as your second target. Same as with Nifty, where you can mark the same. You can try analyzing how I've analyzed right now. It is almost the same, so I do not want to explain on the same one. You can mark here for the target and try shorting below this with a good price action movement. What is a price action? You can follow my account and you can see if there's a good candle on a buyer side or a seller side. You can target this way on Nifty and Banknifty as well. So all the very best tomorrow.